So Mr. Nikita says, hello everybody! First of all, we want to thank you for showing your love to Escape from Tarkov. Although it's still a lot to fix, but we all getting new players, new reactions, new feelings, it is too fast. We are nervous about this. Right now, we are recently working on a technical 0.10 patch, which will contain fixes, also optimizations and some more fixes. There will be some new features, but the priority set for the general fixing, we plan to make it by the end of the August. Now, in this first couple of sentences, you can clearly see that Nikita is really happy with the progression that they have done. The rumor is that they gave somebody else to fix their netcode problems and those bugs that are happening. I think they got the results back and he's happy, and I'm happy about him being happy, man. You know something is up, you know? Like something is up. When he mentions fixes like 7 times in one sentence, you know something is working better. And I'm also glad that I haven't played Interchange that much, so it's like right now when I'm playing, it's like I have a new map to play, man. I don't even know anything about Interchange. So briefly about what is going on right now. Network fixes, interpolation, hit detection, no bonus bugs, spawn lags, latency decreasing, door sync, body and the item sync improvements, FPS link to the frame rate optimizations. That's what I'm saying. When something happens to you in the Tarkov, you think, hey, it's just terrible netcode. There is shit ton of stuff that are happening. Because this game is so goddamn detailed, with so many scripts running, and there is so many stuff that can happen. It's ridiculous. And he mentioned a lot of stuff. Somebody mentioned about FPS link to the fire rate on Reddit like months ago. It was like whatever, and then I made a video about it, and then it was the big hikes about it. And they wanted to fix that. Nikita said that this is gonna be fixed in 0.9. It was not fixed. And I was so pissed on the battle state because they didn't even said why they didn't edit it, or is it gonna be fixed, or is it not gonna be fixed, or are we gonna forget about it? It is just like bad communication with the community. And now when he says it, I'm gonna believe you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, man. And optimizations. That's like increased FPS and stuff like that. Inventory being reworked in terms of code, which means no more gamma glitches. I hope. No more gamma glitches. All of those animations and how server is giving you items in a bag. They revamped everything. Inventory system is gonna work differently. Fixing inventory operations halts a lot of bugs related to the inventory management, reload operations, etc. That is all for UI, like when you're in a game. Freezes and stuttering fixes. Spawn freezes, grass registration freezes, freezes related to exception errors optimizations. Like, to be honest, I don't have that many problems with random stutters. Like, those stutters are usually happening when you're running around, so I don't actually care. But it is also nice to see that improvement, but to be honest, like, those random freezes are like really whatever, man. And FPS drops. The only thing that actually matters is when you're in combat, everything else is... Further anti-cheat improvement! Next tier of detections increasing of stability. I made a video where I said that there is no anti-cheat system in the game. So apparently there is some kind of anti-cheat system in the game because there are actual cheaters. They are watching my videos and they said, no man, your friend is lying. That is not true. We still cannot run the premium cheats. They're still working on it. And in August, you're gonna get another anti-cheat next tier of detection. So if you're watching my video and you're cheating, you punk-ass kid, dude, can you do something better in your life? If you do not have that much skill in the game, go play something else, man. Go play PvE, man. Don't play PvP games if they're not for you. You're ruining experience and for you and for me. And in your little cheating head, man, when your brain is still evolving and you're learning how to cheat in the games, you're gonna cheat in life, dude. You're gonna cheat your wife. Your mother is gonna see you cheating and then she's gonna cheat your dad. You're gonna cheat on work and then you're gonna get fired. Don't do that. Cheating is bad. And karma is real, dude. It is gonna get you. Don't cheat, dude. Don't cheat, kids. Cheats are not cool. I'm cool. AI fixes and improvement. Hearing fixes, position acquiring fixes, installation errors, broken hands error, scav boss improvements. So The only real big deal about AI scavs that I see is that they are delayed. Like, you can rush them and you can kill them. They have a delayed reaction. But when they react, they are goddamn aimbotters. And they're gonna wreck you. And the only reason that is saving us from scavs that are in the game right now is that scavs have a delay. He said AI fixes an improvement, which means maybe they're gonna react much faster now, but they're not gonna be that accurate with the shots, or they're gonna have a different aggressive system towards you. If you guys played any other game that has PvE inside, like, you can see how scripts are actually good. Like, I'm gonna give you the example Ghost Recon Wildlands. If the AI is walking and he's looking on the left, like he's walking straight and he's looking to the left, and you're on his right, he's not gonna notice you. But when he hears you, then he's gonna react, right? That type of the advanced AI patrolling mechanics. So I'm assuming they're going towards that, because it seems like they're not happy with the AI. We are not happy with the AI. It is not a major issue, but it is still an issue. Crashes fixes crashes related to exception Unity code. To be honest, in 95, almost 100 raids, I crashed once this patch. But it appears that people are crashing a lot, so it probably has something to do with the rig or something, I don't know. Like I said, like only one crash in 100 raids in 0.9, but it is still happening, but it is not that big issue, I guess. Statistics, rework and fixes. I'm assuming with the raids and stuff like that, for example, like in a factory, fastest way to level up is factory grind, man. Because there is so much enemies that you are killing per minute is insane. And I'm assuming they are reworking how you're getting rewards back. For example, if you're playing interchange and there are like 6 scavs on the map and you waste 45 minutes. You're gonna get like 2000 XP, and then in that invested time you go in the factory and you're gonna get 20,000 XP, right? So I'm assuming they're gonna reward you for playing bigger maps. I hope that's the issue. In here it says matched stats fixed, which probably doesn't mean that, but I wish they rework us being rewarded a little bit more for playing bigger maps, like just balancing the experience value between factory and the bigger maps. The only reason why factory is so popular is because of the two reasons why factory is popular. First reason is because of the insane XP gain, and the second one is because of it is small map and FPS is not the issue. Total control, binding rework, you'll be able to set up everything. Fixes in skills and adding some of the new ones. We'll see, I don't know. I'm usually not that type of a person that cares about skill system, just because the way how we are gaining skills is broken and we need some kind of a hard cap how much skill value you can earn per match. So they completely cock-block exploiting with boosting the skill levels up. I was talking about that in the video 1 year ago, like literally 1 year ago, how this is gonna be issue. When the game was in alpha, I was predicting stuff and I was right. Like, people found out way how to go through the map and fall through the floor and level up on a max with the strength and endurance. It is fixed now, but it is partially fixed. But permanent fix would be if the average amount of strength gained per match is 500 points. I'm just making those numbers up. And it is gonna be possible to exit with 750, let's just say. But it is impossible to exit out with 2000 skill points, right? And with hard capping on 750, a little bit above average, it is gonna instantly nullify anything exploits with the boosts. And that's the reason why I do not care about skills. And again, they are really overpowered and you should really care about skills. But I'm sick and tired of those exploits and I'm just staying away from them. Because the only way how you can level them up right now is with boosting on the cheesy mechanics, and I do not want to do that. But that is just me, I'm not saying it's wrong. I was playing a goddamn division, okay? I was glitching the shit out of the game. But because game was competitive like that. And I should do that also here. And I do not have anything against people that are doing those types of exploits. I am for the exploits. Because if it's in the game, you should use it. Not all, but these types of mechanics. Because developer is fault for that, no one else. If you find out the way how dehydration works to heal yourself 1000 times in a game, go ahead bro, I do not mind man. I don't mind. I'm just lazy and tired of doing that types of stuff. Different visual and audio fixes, gear clipping for example. This means a lot. Other fixes, yes, a lot of them. And he's repeating again. Like he repeated here, fixes, and fixes, also optimizations and more fixes. And then here and more fixes, because like I'm assuming that log was like 5 megabytes big in the WordPad. And he just said, okay, I think this is enough, and a lot of fixes. Also, we are working on the reg fair. What is reg fair? A reg fair is a flea market. Okay, I'm gonna try to act smart now, okay? Also, we are working on the reg fair. Reg fair is the flea market, by the way. And most likely, there will be first iteration of the point 10. Shaq, Barigam, Apotom, Pabam. He's quoting Big Shaq, by the way. Skra! Most likely, there will be a first iteration of it in point 10. Which means, yeah, when you click trading, there is a flea market here, not available in beta, and auctions. So they're gonna add this flea market right here, and players will be able to trade items that they earned in a flea market. I can already see a lot of ring. Why are they adding flea market? It is gonna break the economy. It is gonna endorse cheaters to grind gear and stuff like that. Cheating is one type of a problem. This is the another type of a problem. There are actually websites and on the Facebook and on the Reddit and on the Discords that are letting people to trade items. They meet up without a middleman and they get scammed. Guy drops goddamn gun on the floor, he gets shot in the head. Guy scams him and he never shows up again. This is gonna greatly increase the economy. It is gonna greatly decrease the toxicity in the game, because Battlestate is ready to be a middleman between buyer and seller, and that's a great thing. Also animating a lot of stuff for the consumables animations, but it's a big new feature, and we promised that we do the mega fix patch. So we are working on it, but we are not sure that it will get into point 10. And there will be seasonal rankings on the site to compare who is the best. Now, animations for the consumables. They are talking about hideout for a long time. If you guys do not know, we're gonna have hideout where every single raid, if your leg is injured, you're gonna actually need to crawl in that hideout. You're gonna need to eat, you're gonna need to drink, you're gonna need to heal. There is no way that you're gonna exit out of a map like heavily injured and then you're gonna be ready for the next match. That is not gonna be the case. There is gonna be some kind of exploits, like dumping stuff in the hideout, going out, die on purpose and go back in, but we'll see how they're gonna make a penalty on deaths also. But yeah, they're moving towards the hideout. He didn't wanna mention hideout because people like me are gonna again how there is no hideout. But they're working towards it. And there will be seasonal rankings on the site to compare who is the best. Now, usually, I would say that this is gonna endorse campers in a game and it's gonna increase tryhards in a game, but people already have gear fear and people already are tryhards in a game. And people are already way too scared for their gear, so it's not gonna change shit. But the only problem is how are you gonna rank solo players and the group players. The only problem with this is you're pushing out lone wolves, and there is a lot of end streamers and people that are like content creators on YouTube that are lone wolves. When you're a lone wolf, you can provide the best quality content out there because you have a full interaction with your chat. And even adding a stream overlays, for example, removing the ability to see the names, who killed them, reworking the spawns inside of the game with the scav players to cog block stream sniping with the scav runs. They should add lone wolf maps in the game and then add duos and squads in every single game that is trying to be competitive. And with the seasonal rankings, they want to be competitive. Solo, duo and squads needs to be splitted. We're gonna see how people are gonna react on that. I think it is gonna endorse a lot of group gameplay, like a lot. It is gonna increase the squad gameplay so much that even I'm gonna be forced to play in squads. So minimum of the new content this patch. Minimum of the new content. He's trying to be humble, but let's be real. This is, I said 0.9 is the best patch so far. The best patch. And I was testing out netcode, and I was testing out some of the stuff that were really bugging me in the 0.8. They fixed it. It is much better, even netcode. And now they're gonna fix it even more. So, minimum new content. No, this is content, dude. This is content, man. Just with this, man, FPS link to the fire rate, man. Oh my god, man. There's gonna be so many people that are gonna stop playing Factory. Oof. Maximum fixes to make you feel better in the game. To make the game skill-based, not desync, lag, bug, anything else related. So he's referring to the pickers' advantages and rushers and stuff like that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that he's against it, because everyone is against it. And the only people that are winning are people that are actually a long time in the game and know how to abuse that mechanic. New players are greatly suffering because of this. And I'm glad. This is gonna decrease the gap between veteran player and a new player. Much love to you, everybody. And for you too, little guy who hates the game and tells people to stop having fun. Now, he's referring here to the haters. But he's referring here to the haters with the wrong stance. Like, I completely understand the retaliation and retribution, because he's happy. You can see in his eyes that he's so happy. There is a lot of hate. I'm the one also that was talking shit about the game. I was not talking shit about the game because game was good, but I was actually trying to slander the game. No, game was broken. And here you can see the passion and the happiness, because all of those results that came back from the fixes. And I'm so happy. Like, this right here just seals the deal with a peace update. Mosin is getting there a very high chance, which means we can see Mosin Nagant in the game, the glorious bolt action sniper rifle. And I think I'm glad that to see that. August boys.